Welcome to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. The action doesn't get much better than two of the most dynamic teams in college basketball going at it on the hardwood. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. It's Arizona facing Villanova.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
A look at Arizona's starting group. Freak, he's in at power forward. Johnson is out there with Hollis Jefferson, and it's Lawson in at the point guard. Puts it up from 17, and it's Ilgauskas missing.
And you know, with Freak, you can see with his combination of size and movement while people are so high on him at the next level. I mean, there is no ceiling to how good he can be.
It just isn't very often that you have a big man as polished as Freak. There are a lot of guys his size and a lot of players who are as skilled as he is, but it is rare to have it all in one player.
Well, for Villanova, they've had a lot of their graduates make waves in the NBA. You can find a Wildcat playing professional ball everywhere, it seems.
Yeah, some of the current Wildcats in the NBA. Kyle Lowry's had a terrific career thus far. Randy Foye are the big names. Dante Cunningham's another guy who's had an impact.
Well, for the Arizona Wildcat program, they didn't really become the force it is today until the 80s. Since then, Greg, Arizona has been a big player in the conference.
How about having a string of conference titles, 14 in total, all coming since 1986.
Now here's Freak. The 8-footer. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Freak's got his first points of the game. And it's Villanova with the ball.
And for the Wildcats, arguably their best years were in the late 90s and early 2000s. In 1997, they won their lone college championship. A lot of trips to the Final Four around that time, too.
Now, here's Ilgauskas. Feeds it to Miller. Outside Bryant. Some nice ball movement by Villanova, and it's blocked. Lawson with it. Pass to Lewis. The feed now to Freak. From the baseline. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And Arizona has been on the upswing in recent seasons, though. They continue to come into the tournament as a high seed and win their conference. This could be the start of kind of a second golden age for the program. And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court. That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Lawson with it. Now Beal defending. Hollis Jefferson passes to Freak. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Freak's got his second bucket.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Taking a look at Arizona. Freak in at the 4 spot. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Johnson. And it's Lewis in at the center, filling out the middle. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
They've got Cooper. Bryant is out there with Miller. And it's Ilgauskas in at the 4. And for Arizona, Freak in at power forward. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Johnson. And it's Lewis in at the 5 spot. And for Villanova, they've got Bryant. Cooper is out there with Miller. And it's Beal in at the 1 spot. Here's Hollis Jefferson, covered by Miller. And here's Freak. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
And the Villanova Wildcats have had a recent surge in their program over the past decade. Since about 2005, they have been a consistent presence in the tournament and also have won a few conference titles.
And Beal kicks to Miller. Misses the 3. Now Lawson. He feeds it to Freak. Off the pick. The rebound by Cooper.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
Arizona trails by 4. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And it's Freak missing. Freak's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. And Beal kicks to Bryant. Here's Beal. Good on the shot. And now a 6-point Villanova lead.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height,
taking a look at Arizona. Freak, he's in at the 4 spot. Johnson is out there with Hollis Jefferson. And it's Lawson in at the point. Pass to Jones. Johnson against Bryant. Dishes it to Moore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McAdoo. And another miss by Villanova.
well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And a wide open look for Freak. And the shot is long.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Villanova.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten down in transition.
Here's what Villanova's going with right now. Miller comes in for Jones, and Beal subbed in for McAdoo.
Boy, he quieted the crowd with that big shot. That's a big play.
Ouch, that was a punch in the gut to these fans.
Villanova making a switch here. Cooper's checked in. Now here's Beal. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Miller, no up. Miller's gone 1 of 4 so far. Lawson with it. Now Beal defending. Freak passes to Hollis Jefferson. Arizona moving the ball around. It's Freak, top of the key. To the inside. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Lawson right side. Shot clock at 6. Freak passes to Hollis Jefferson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Clark, a big-time possession here.
Tell you what, their hearts have to be racing right now.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And it's still within reach. But they have to be really close to perfect from here on out. I mean, they have to get their offense right on target, right on point immediately.
To tie it up. Villanova grabs the miss.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
Hollis Jefferson passes the Freak. For the 3, no good. There's Hollis Jefferson offline. So it's Villanova picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
For Craig Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.